we have Zack Varghese, and he is conducting the first annual Toastmasters sales meeting, or sales training, and it's last. Zack Varghese.
All right, welcome to the sales training. I'm glad that you guys got accepted into this prestigious program. There was a 0.01 acceptance rate into this program. Really, really hard to get in. I'm Zach, of course, and I'm going to walk you through what it actually means to be a salesman or woman. I don't know if that's gender neutral or not. So, as your first exercise, I want you to go through this list and tell me which one of these 5 products sold at our prestigious, very reasonably priced bookstore, which one would you sell to your first customer, and which one would you sell first? Take in the appearance, the material, the guaranteed quality of 4 of them, and I'm an Android user. And the price. One of them is a little bit more than the others. And then think about it, write it down if you want to, and I'm going to pick out a few of you to tell me which one you picked and a reason why. Nasir, start with you.
I picked the jersey.
The jersey. Why do you think you would sell the jersey first?
Because it's number 1, and it's UGA football, and UGA football's great. Dogs.
Awesome. Great answer. Incorrect. All right. Next person. I don't know names very well, so Adana, I know your name.
I guess the bulldog hat. The hat, yeah.
Bulldog hat. So why do you pick that one and not the jersey?
I think a lot of people like hats. I've seen a lot of hats carried. So it's like, hey, how this hat? Get away from the sun. Well, not now since it's like fall.
Great reasoning. You're still wrong, but you know, you have a good try. How many of you realize that this is a trick question and none of these answers are correct? You're smart. And you, I guess. So, why did I say none of these are the right answer? As a salesman, you're not trying to sell your product first. You're trying to sell yourself first. You need to convince your customer that you are a reliable source of information and that you are someone that is worthy of trusting. Someone that they want to buy a product from, no matter what this product is. Now, through this entire presentation, I'm going to pick up the products of a Toastmasters membership. I think it feels fitting. So, I want to tell you an example of someone that isn't a person that sells themselves first. And this person usually looks like this. Hey. What's your name? Isaac. All right, Isaac. I got some Rolexes for you, man. You can pick this one, or this one, or this one. Hey, which one do you want to buy?
No.
Do you trust me?
No.
Exactly. I came on aggressive, I came on awkward, I came on weird. Honestly, no one trusts that guy. I wouldn't blame you if you never trust that guy. So, on to the next slide. You need to recognize what's the customer's needs. That's the first thing you need to do right after establishing that you are a person worthy of listening to. You need to figure out what your customer wants, what he absolutely needs, what she is begging for. Tyler, tell me, how's your day been?
I'm tiring.
Tiring, so you
Been the
need
grind.
sleep.
Yes.
But in an overall sense, this semester, how have you been?
Well, I'm passing all my classes, so that's a good start. I don't
So
know.
he didn't say it, but his focus right now is classes. His focus right now, if it isn't FIFA, it's academics. Because that's the first thing he complained about. So you need to figure out what's his needs now. What is the goal of his academics? Of course, it's a job. That's literally the only reason why we're here. So if that's his needs, how is your product going to help him accomplish his needs? How is my product, Toastmasters, going to ever help Tyler get a job in business? I have no idea. Communication in business, that doesn't make any sense. But it's an obvious solution. But if I present it as that stranger, you want a Toastmasters membership? It's gonna be weird, right? Instead, I want to build a relationship with this person and, get to know them, they will get to know me, and then finally pitch the product. Hey, I see that you're struggling with classes, or you're not, it's just stressful. I'm telling you, a good thing that you can put on your resume, aside from your GPA, which I don't want to go into, is Toastmasters. Toastmasters is a proven way of saying you know how to communicate in public forums, in small meetings, in sales trainings, exercises that are fake. And the next step is sell. Sell. That means you need to know what you're selling. Jessica, I want you to go through your entire person and pick something that you want to sell me. And do you think you can do it right now?
Yes.
All right.
Zach, I've known you for 2 years. I've never lied to you, right?
I don't think so, no.
Exactly. And I'm also a researcher. And I have to read lots of boring articles about colors and products and whatnot. And I can say that research shows that these colors and this design communicates wealth and power. You're a very powerful, strong, intelligent,
Don't lie to
beautiful
customers.
man. And I know that you want to look your best and do your best. You're also on the job market. So maybe by wearing this very manly scarf to an interview, you might communicate certain things and guarantee to get a job. Now let's think about this for a second. You could spend thousands of dollars getting resume critiques and whatnot, but research doesn't lie. For the low, low price of $9.99, you can have this scarf. But you gotta give it back to me. Thank you.
See, she did an amazing job selling her product, knowing what her product is and actually tailoring it to my needs and how I live my life. Now, look at this. I have my phone here. It is my phone. I'm not stealing something. I'm going to give it to Jessica and ask her to do the exact same thing.
Zach,
Yeah.
every millennial has a phone, and you don't have one.
Yeah.
I will sell you this phone for $1. It's cracked. Have this phone until you can do better with your pathetic life.
Well, right now I have $1,000 in the bank account, and I really want to buy the top quality phone, and I'm not sure if that thing, that cracked piece of garbage, can actually be. What's the battery life on that?
It lasts for 20 hours.
That's not true.
It will now because it's dead.
Informal rule, never lie to your customer and treat him like he's BS. So, That's the difference. Knowing your product is going to take you a lot farther than just having a product. Knowing what your product's strengths are and how they can satisfy your customers' needs. I know for a fact that Toastmasters is a proven and very, very popular way to develop your communication skills to the next level. And I know that because it's an international club that's been thriving for years. And by knowing that, I can pitch my product to anyone in a fairly well way. If I had no idea what Toastmasters was, I would be pitching you a bread company. And it's not a very good pitch because we need to know what Toastmasters is before we pitch it. Or we need to know our product before we pitch it. And we need to know what roadblocks our product runs into. And I know every single one of you know the number one roadblock to Toastmasters right now, especially for a college student. And that is the price tag that comes along with it. The amount for Toastmasters compared to another club is pretty distant. But I can get around that roadblock by just saying that every company that you apply to knows what Toastmasters is. And every company will very much encourage you to join Toastmasters. And in fact, most companies create their own Toastmasters program and teach their employees how to speak through that program. And by that, I can overcome that roadblock of $55? $75? I don't remember. I can overcome that because most of you guys do spend that on like a retreat for one of your clubs anyway. And really pitch this club in a positive light. Last. This is the last slide. It's to close the deal. To finish your pitch. To be honest, every single step ends in this. It's all leading to this. It might be the end, but it actually is the climax. You need to be able to close the deal. If you build everything up and then forget how to close, you will never sell a product. You will never be a successful salesman because you need to know how to sell. The one thing you need to know about closing is you need to assume that they want your product. They are begging for you to buy, to hand you their money and buy this product. If you walk into it with the idea that they don't want it, then you'll speak words that say, if you want to come back, or if you don't want this, then if you say all those words, they'll take that off-ramp of your pitch and drive as far away from buying your product as possible. You need to tell them they need this product. They want this product. Next is to clarify. You never want to sell a product that they don't know every single detail about. At the end of the day, selling a product isn't about just the sale, that one sale. Selling a product is getting a repeat customer. Selling a product is knowing that when I'm done with this sale, they look forward to me coming again and selling my product. Now, the last thing that I didn't include in my slide is the last qualifier. And if you don't have this quality as a salesman, you won't go far. And that qualifier is endurance. Salespeople deal with rejection constantly. Almost every single sale is matched with 10 other fails. And I was about to go through this exercise. but I'm running late on time and I want to keep it on schedule. Where literally, I've seen multiple people do this. They would go to the first person, they would be happy, they have a smile on their face, and they'd be excited to sell. And then they get a rejection. And then next person, they're still excited, but the smile's gone. And the next person, still haven't sold anything. You're kind of going through the motions. And then you keep on wondering, where are you going wrong? And it's because you're slumped over, your eyes are barely open, and you're holding this product like, dude, you want it? No? Alright, fine. Stay with that energy that you had in the beginning and sell, sell, sell. Thank you.
Okay, that was a great speech, and all of you are professional sellers. Add it to your resume. And now you could go on your ballots and write down good notes, bad notes, any notes for Zach, and then pass it to the middle of the aisles. And while you're filling out the ballots, we also have the word of the day, which is apparition. It's a noun, and it means a ghost or a ghost-like image of a person. And if you use that during the meeting, then you can have ghost snaps, and you go like this. I can't really see it. My dad's too long. Yeah, Jake got it. Snap like that. And our second our second speech of the day is our president, Tyler Chan, and this is how Tyler Chan got to know, or learned about what Lucky Cat is all about. Now give it up for Tyler Chan.
All right. So it was like a day, just like any other day, about a year ago from today. I was in my dorm late at night studying. My mom sends me a text, and she usually does not send me a text unless it's something completely random. And sure enough, this text she sent me was random. She sent me this text saying, Tyler, we're about to get off work, and it's been about a week now, but there's this cat that keeps popping up at our shopping center. I'm thinking, okay, that's cool. Thanks for telling me. And I thought that was the end of the story. I thought it would be one of those stories where you just hear about it and everyone forgets about it the next week. But this one was different. This cat kept coming back every single day. As my parents would leave from work, this cat would wait at the sidewalk of the restaurant and watch my parents get into the car and drive away. All alone, cold because it was winter, hungry, dirty because it rolls around in mud a lot. And because of this, my parents would take photos of this cat every single night and send them to me. It'd be a lot of photos. The entire month of November, it'd just be daily photos. Oh, here's the cat again. We saw it on the street. Oh, we saw the cat again. It was in the dirt. Oh, here it is again. We saw it on the curb. I'd just get this as if it was spam. I'm like, all right, I get it. Cat's cool and all after 5 photos, but it's been around like 50 now. And I thought this is just going to be an ongoing thing because the cat would just always be there to watch her parents sleep. I'm thinking, okay, well, I guess if this is a daily thing, I'll just get used to it. It was ongoing until December of 2017, when North Atlanta was hit with a big snowstorm. Right here. And we got a few inches of snow. It was 30-degree weather, and I thought, all right, well, the cat's definitely a popsicle now. It's probably dead. And my parents are thinking the same thing. They're kind of realists too. They're like, hey, the cat's probably dead. There's no way it can survive something like this. And sure enough, my parents went back to work after the snow melted. There was no cat. It was a few days gone by, no cat. But then, in the middle of Christmas break, around there when we were all home, my mom sends me this random text saying, You know what, Tyler? Something crazy happened. I'm like, what? We saw the cat again. I'm like, what do you mean you saw the cat again? She said she saw the cat walking around, and because of that, she made the cat a home. I was like, oh, okay. So out of this very low resolution photo, I don't know why iPhones do this, but it's very low resolution. But out of a plastic container, a lot of wood chips to line the floor, some insulation inside, and a bed, and this random granite countertop that she found in the back. She made this little trailer home for the cat. And also, because the cat has been eating just garbage, insects, drinking from ponds and potholes, things like that in the shopping center, we also got her food and some water as well. But ironically, the cat never used it because it wasn't used to the idea of having a home. So it saw this and was like, and just walked by it. And would simply just corral around it. And although the cat never used it, it gave my parents peace of mind. And that definitely came into play when January hit, and we got another snowstorm. And we're thinking, all right, this one was big enough that even hit Athens, because the first snowstorm in December, we didn't get any snow. We got some sleet, and then we were just disappointed. But this one hit Athens as well. I was thinking, all right, maybe the cat got lucky, it dodged the snow, and then the cat's definitely gone now. But sure enough, the cat survived. And this one didn't even take a week for it to come back. The day my parents went back to work, it was there waiting. It was there waiting as if it knew my parents were coming back for it. And then every time my parents would leave, it'd stay there and basically wave goodbye. I thought that was the story for the cat. The cat would stay there at the restaurant, and that was the story there. It'd be kind of like the apparition. Kind of like the overseeing ghost of the cat of Roswell, Georgia. Very similarly, my dog at home does the same thing, except my dog looks through the window and sees my family drive away when they go from home to work. So this is like the reverse, except one's homeless and one's not. And then in mid-February of 2018, my mom sends me this photo. And I'm thinking, all right, well, I get this photo a lot. It's just my dog waiting at the window, of course, as she says goodbye. And then, before I know it, she sends me this photo. I'm like, is that the cat? Right here. And from this sticker, I know that's my room. So I'm thinking, hold up. Did you get the cat? And she said, yes. Because since you're in Athens all the time, we're thinking, you know what? Might as well give the cat a home. So we got the cat, took her to the vet, got her shots. Figured out she was only 9 months old when she picked her up in February. So she survived the entire winter, under 9 months old. And now, every single day, she waits by the window with my dog as my parents leave to go to work. So now that is how the whole story comes full circle. Thank you.
So that was another great speech by seasoned Toastmaster. And Tyler is like a cat, so you can write down your criticism, good and bad, on the little notes, and pass it to the middle of the row. Okay, and now on to our third and last speaker of the day, and Jessica Parks, and her speech is called The Class from Hell. Jessica Parks is a second-year doctoral student studying consumer economics. She has been a Toastmaster member since 2016 and has given more than 50 Toastmaster speeches. Today is bittersweet. It's a bittersweet moment for her since she will be giving her last traditional Toastmaster speech. She's excited to earn her